sometimes when you're learning a new tool like Adobe Illustrator or any like software, there's a lot to learn. It can be really overwhelming, and so having like just some little tricks to keep in mind can really help speed up your learning experience. So these are a few things I want to share that I think will be helpful if you're new or just trying to find some new tips to help you out with your designs. Anyway, the first thing that we're going to be looking at is graphic styles. So if we go in here, create some text, and we're going to go with hello. So what I want to do is open up the appearance panel. It looks like this little like sun thing if you have your bar set up like mine. Anyway, if not, you can just go to Window and Appearance. So say I want to do like, I don't know, add some outlines to this or something. So first I'm going to add a fill, and I'm going to make it purple. I've decided I want the outline to be a different color, so I'm going to copy that. Let's change it to like pink. We can go in and do that again. Transform. Let's go 1, 1, and 10. Okay, that looks alright, but maybe we'll do 15. I'm kind of happy with that. And what I also want to do is to this same layer here, the outline, is I want to offset the path so that we get this cool like retro kind of outline. So what if I want to also add a grain to this, because you know everyone loves grain. How about we do a sprinkle? No, I don't like that. Let's go with a soft grain. Okay, so now we've got this. It's all in the appearance here. So what you want to do now is go into graphic styles, which is right here. Looks like this little square with another square by it. With the object or text or whatever it is that you made highlighted, you click the little new graphic style button, or you can just drag it in there. And you want to save your library. Cool, so that's your cool awesome text effect. Now if you wanted to go into another project and say you are, I don't know, drawing something like maybe a flower, you know, you've got this cute little flower here, and you're like, oh, you know, that graphic style I made earlier would look cool here. Instead of like copying, pasting it over and then trying to, you know, replicate it, you can just open your graphic library in here, go to user defined, and then find cool awesome text effects, and that's going to open up here, and you can see it there, and then you can apply it, and there it is. The next thing I want to look at is just some different gradient effects that you can do. So let's make a path. Let's say just a squiggly line for now. And we want to apply the gradient to the path. So for this I'm going to add a stroke weight of maybe 20 so we can actually see what we're doing. So yeah, you've got that gradient there, kind of the same, following the same pattern as this square gradient here. That's cool. If you want to go in and change it to linear gradient, make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, so there's our linear gradient. If you look in here where it says stroke, right now we've got apply gradient within stroke. So we can change this to a long stroke. The thing I like about this is that you can kind of make this like almost 3D look on a stroke without it actually being 3D. So what you can do with this is kind of make this cool, like, I don't know, to me it looks like icing or like frosting, as they might say, you might say in America. I just think it's really cool. Honestly don't know if this existed before and I just never found it, but anyway, this is the new thing I'm playing with, and because it's a stroke you can go in and do all your usual things with a stroke that you would do. Change the width, use the pen tool to change it and make it look worse if you want to. Don't do that though. Another thing I really like is using the blend tool to come up with color palettes. Let's start with like a kind of minty green color. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to copy that twice actually. I'm going to make this like a pinky purple. And this one I'm going to make a kind of darker blue purple. So now if we grab the blend tool over here, which looks like this, or you can press W to access it. So you click the top one, click the next one, and then the next one, and you end up with this, which is pretty cool. So you can see it's created all these colors that we didn't have before. Also, if you want to copy that, double click on the blend icon, and you've got these different options in here, specified steps. So we could go, I want 15, and now we are gonna get way more colors. And you know, you can just keep going with this. You could take this color and then you could take this color and then you might want to add a different color to it. Like you might decide you want like a kind of like a peachy orange in there. You can add that, do the same step again, and then you've got even more colors. So the last tip for today is, you know, some might think it's simple, but honestly when you're starting out and you're like, okay, I want to draw like a flower or something, and you're just like, how do I do that? You know, I do like drawing them like freehand. Can use the curvature tool to create the petals and stuff. But if you want that like precision retro flower look, like, there's a super easy way to do it. So we're gonna go and select the polygon tool. So cool, that's a nice polygon, not very interesting. If you want to go into effects, and then you want to go into distort and transform and select pucker and bloat, and then you want to drag this to the right where it says bloat, and already you can see that from that one shape there's literally like so many flower combinations that you can do. So okay, that looks cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna click OK. Then I'm going to duplicate that. So from there, because we haven't, this is like non-destructive, so this shape still technically is this like polygon shape. From there, we can double click, not double click, sorry, you can hover over this little diamond here where it says plus or minus, and then you can drag to get different sides. So, you know, maybe you want to change it into a 4-leaf clover, maybe you want like a daisy style flower. So we can go all the way in like that, and then we've got another one just from that same shape. Copy that. Maybe I do want a 4-leaf clover. Maybe I want this, but I want to change it slightly. So what we can do now is go into the appearance panel, double click the effect here, and we can change this again. Maybe we want like a much more elongated flower. So there, from that one original polygon, we have 4 flowers that all look super cool. And then I would do from there is probably like add a little like cute middle section to the flower. Thanks so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you found this useful. Chuck in the comments if there's anything you want to learn and anything I can show you that would be helpful. Thanks so much.